I'm Galit. Today we will be talking about active listening. We all know that communication is key in relationships. But do we really listen? Do we really know how to stay open and authentically take in the message that our partner is giving us, especially when it's maybe hurtful or angry? Today we will be discussing the 4 blocks to active listening, and we will offer solutions for how to listen openly and genuinely with your partner. Let's dive in. Here are some reasons we don't listen. 1, we don't like the message. We think that by receiving the message, we are admitting that we're wrong. But the truth is, I can acknowledge and see your perspective without refuting my experience. 2, our brain is our bodyguard. Any message that it deems to be untrue, different than what we perceive to be true, or as a threat, it's out. 3, we're listening like a litigator, which means that we're searching for what's wrong in the argument, or we're listening like a detective, trying to find hidden meanings or hidden truths, mind reading our partner, or we're listening like a judge, which means we're trying to determine the verdict and see who's right and who's wrong in this scenario. The 4th reason that we don't listen is that we're defensive. We hear our partner's grievances as blame or an attack on us rather than as hurt or confusion or even curiosity. Here are some ways that we can listen more openly and actively. Check yourself. How are you entering this conversation? Are you relaxed? Are you flooded? Some soothing techniques might help you be more open as you enter this conversation. Breathing, drinking water, walking around are all ways that you can be more open and relaxed as you continue this conversation. Listen to learn. Get curious. Every interaction that you have with your partner is an opportunity to learn more about their inner world. Look for the feelings. Underneath those words are emotions. If you can pierce through the hurtful or angry words, you'll find their emotion. So rather than maybe anger or blame, there might be hurt, disappointment, maybe even fear. Try and move past the words to understand your partner's emotions. Let it land. Really try and digest your partner's message. Try and see where this falls in your body. Maybe it feels like a slap in the face, or maybe it feels like a punch in the stomach, or maybe it feels like they're reaching out to try and hold your hand. When you let their message land in your body, you are not only open to their message, but you're also getting closer to what they're trying to convey. Clean up negative interpretation. If there is a stubborn negative loop that you're hearing as your partner is talking, share it with them instead of trying to reduce it or ignore it. Say, the story I'm telling myself is that you're angry, that you're blaming me. And that will allow this negative loop to come out into the air and be diffused. Use bilateral listening. This means that you can hold your perspective and your partner's perspective at the same time. Similar to surround sound, where you can hear multiple volumes and sounds in a stereo system, so too can you. And you can hear your partner's message while still holding on to your message. Rephrase in your own words. This will help your partner really see that you are listening and taking in their message. By repeating what your partner is saying, you are not only listening, but you're also showing your partner that you are understanding what they're telling you. This can sound like, I hear you say, did I hear that right? Or, I'm understanding that you're telling me, is that correct? Repeating in your own words shows your partner that you're internalizing the message and want to get it right. Ask open questions with softness. Rather than asking short yes or no questions, ask your partner to share more about what they're feeling. So rather than questions like, are you angry? Were you insulted? Ask questions like, tell me more about what you're feeling, or what was that experience like for you? That will let your partner know that you're really open to hearing their full experience and not just want to get the fight or argument or conversation over and done with. Look for ways to say yes. A simple head nod or "I can see your point" is a great way to let your partner know that you're with them in the conversation and have remained open. Avoid buts. When you say but, you're negating the first part of whatever it was that you're saying, and this often raises defensiveness. Here are some thought prompts for you. Do you let your partner's message land? If so, what helps you accept and be open to their message? If not, what is it that's blocking you from letting their message land? And what steps can you take to be more open? I'm Galit. This is Team Ritual. Thanks for watching.